Mizzy World Entertainment is here to present a new segment featuring myself and Hami Ford, Table Talk.
Table Talk.
Yes, sir. Yes,
What's
sir.
up, my guy? How are you?
I'm good. Yourself, brother?
Already, man. You already.
This is long overdue. If y'all follow Hami or myself, y'all know we be going at it.
Right.
Over sports like a mug, you feel what I'm
Right.
saying? But it's healthy debate, and we here to take this number one debate that's floating around the streets as far as NBA going and point guards going,
Let's
man.
talk about it.
Steph versus Kyrie.
11
man.
versus 30.
Ooh.
Let's get into it.
11 versus 30, man. So to start it off, man, let's dive right into your overall view of Steph versus 30 debate in general. What's your overall view of it?
My overall view is they both play the same position, right? They both scorers, ball handler, both can finish. You know what I'm saying? One is just good at the other. You know what I'm saying? I think Steph can score better outside, but Kyrie is a better finisher. I just think he's the best finisher that we ever seen, and Curry is the best shooter we've ever seen.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when we get into it, that's how we can really, like, you know what I'm saying?
Kind of break it down.
That's why it's so debatable.
It's so split.
Also because they met in the finals so many times.
And also because they both do the other thing good as well. Like Kyrie's a good outside scorer, and Kyrie and Steph finishes well. You know what I'm saying? So it's
almost
to
that level. It's like Kyrie can shoot like Steph, but nowhere near on that, like not on that level. But in the same arena,
he shoots. You expecting him to make that shit?
You know what I'm saying? Like
yes, he's on that level.
They both was what 50. I don't know how that thing goes.
50, 40, 90.
They
50,
both
40,
was
90.
in that club. You know what I'm saying? And I think Steve Nash did it twice. Steph, Kyrie, Dirk, and somebody else. I can't remember who the other person was, but
for me, this overall debate really stands on just like Kyrie's overall like appeal to the masses and Steph's greatness. You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like Kyrie stood out at a very early stage in his career, while Steph was like going through injuries and Steph was still looked at as just a shooter. You feel what I'm saying? Kyrie was at a young age showing a array of talents. You feel what I'm saying? Like at a very, very young age. We know the Kyrie with the low cut, you feel what I'm saying, with the goatee. You know what I'm saying? That young Kyrie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was showing so many different things while Steph was going through his array of injuries. And then, like you said, they seen each other in the finals. We seen the battle. We seen the back and forth. We seen Kyrie get over on Steph. We seen it. I will admit that as a Steph Curry fan that's leading into this debate. But I feel like it's also like that's what a lot of Kyrie fans are hanging on to as Steph has grown into something bigger.
Right. Just currently this last season.
I would say more than just this last season, but I feel like it justified it for all the doubters before this last season.
It did justify him getting the ring and the Finals MVP, which was big because he never got one. And many times you've been to the Finals, and as great as Steph Curry was or is, you know what I'm saying, throughout those Finals he was. A lot of those times, like throughout, like when we got deeper into the playoffs, he started like shying away from the big moments and stuff like that, like how Iguodala stole the first Finals MVP from him. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie wasn't there; he got injured. You know what I'm saying? They got that ring, but then they come back, they win 73-9 games, and then Kyrie and them come back and make history on them. I say Kyrie and company because he was a big part of that ring too. It wasn't like he just. It wasn't like he just helped Bron win that championship.
I wanna minimize it to that, but he didn't. He did a lot more than that, but he bounced back. When they were both the second best player on the floor, he bounced back. And let's get into 2015, bro. You know he should have won Finals MVP. Cut it out, bro.
It's debatable, but it was games that he didn't show up.
No, he showed up every game, bro.
They gave it to Iguodala because Iguodala had key moments where he played a lot of good defense on LeBron.
At key moments. But Steph was way more the consistent cog to what they were doing at that time. When it was 2-2, Steph was the one that snapped.
Well, he only averaged 25 that series.
It was more like 26. He only averaged 23 that year for his MVP year. But all right, let's get into the debate because we're going off onto another tangent.
Okay.
You know us, you know what I'm saying?
How we always do.
You know what I'm
You
saying? Let's get into the debate. Let's start off from, as a fan, who would you want your team to get? Who would you want your team to have? I wouldn't even add in this year, before this year. Let's say
Honestly,
no. Who would you a fan of a team of? Like right now, who would you want the Sixers to have? Like, let's be honest, it's all out breaks. Regardless, they can get Steph or Kyrie. Who would you want them to have?
To be honest,
of course,
for our system, Curry would be better. Maybe, you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. But I would have either one.
Of course.
To be honest, because in Philly we need a shot maker, we need a closer, and Kyrie and Steph are both those things. So you know what I'm saying? With Embiid and them playing the pick and roll, it would be crazy.
Agreed.
I would take either or though. But I mean, to be honest, it's things about Steph Curry that I know Kyrie doesn't have. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, I think 30 is Captain America. I said that to you before.
I was cracking the fuck up.
Like, he's a better leader, you feel me? Mm-hmm. He probably a better point guard as far as, like, in the system ball. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I think the Warriors and Stephen, what's his name, Kerr?
Mm-hmm. Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr, I think he cultivated a plethora of things of coaching, like where he came from.
He was a great
Jackson,
coach. Mm-hmm.
Greg Popovich.
He's a great coach.
What I'm saying? He found a way. And under Mike D'Antoni, when he was with the Suns and stuff, he was an assistant coach. And then he became an executive. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So cultivating all of those, like he putting a culture in the Warriors that's kind of crazy. And there's nobody else better to have to do that than a player like Kerr. You know what I'm saying? I call him Kerrback, Steph Kerrback. That's what I used to call him. Like back in the day, I'm a Curry fan. Like David said, I was a Curry fan. That was probably the most college ball I watched when Curry was playing. Mm-hmm. Like to be honest, he was a monster when he was teamed up with Monte Ellis. I used to call him Batman and Robin playing the game.
And to think that now it leaked out that Monte didn't even want to like mentor him along the way. That's
a hater. He probably seen it. Like. Them boys Smokey Robinson like
he got all the smoke.
You feel me? Like Curry was nasty. But he just had a lot of injuries with his ankles early. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't stay on the floor. Like one of the things that you hate about Kyrie, like he couldn't stay on the floor.
I don't hate it about Kyrie, bro. The injuries you cannot.
It's the other stuff.
It's the extra stuff. Exactly.
The politics
exactly,
stuff.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if he want to be a political activist or if he want to be a ball player.
I'm not mad about that either. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I wouldn't be mad if it didn't affect him. Like if he was
just basketball.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't say that it didn't. You know what I'm saying? It did. You know what I'm saying? It did cost him a better year, chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Cultivating with the team and all of that. And he left KD out there like just
high and dry.
You know what I'm saying? Like kinda. You know what I'm saying? But also if you're looking at it from a different perspective, see, I didn't take the COVID vaccine. I don't know if you did or not. But
I did.
Yeah, I didn't have to with my job. It wasn't like, oh, if you don't take this, you don't get fired. They had like a religious exemption. You know what I'm saying? So I was thankful not to. But looking at it from that perspective, like. I feel Kyrie because he just didn't want to take it. He don't know what that is. I understand all that. People could be mad about his choice and all of that. But it still cost him. So I can't disagree with that.
Right.
And I understand that. You know what I'm saying? That part cost him, you know what I'm saying, possibly a championship or winning more games in that Celtics series or even a game.
The one thing I will say is that the one thing that I love about sports is that we always get an answer. And just the one thing, like, I am a Kyrie fan, and I just want to see him ball, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I want to see him ball for 70-plus games. 70-plus games. Like, be in that conversation, bro. Because he, in my opinion, he does have that skill, but we sitting here debating because of the inconsistency and is his heart in the game like other players. Because that does separate somebody if we debating people. You feel what I'm saying? So... let's move the debate into something else because everybody know I'm a build around Steph. You know what I'm saying? This Warriors Nation over here. But as a fan, who's more box office?
Kyrie.
Why would you say that?
It depends on what you like to see. Like some
That's
people
true.
like.
That's true.
I think honestly, like you put up a clip of Curry doing the little pick and roll and he shot the three.
Which one?
yesterday.
The finals on.
Yeah, like I mean, to me that was just simple. I think I was fine. I'm like, man, that shit was simple as hell. Like all he did was go around and pick, come around. All that showed to me like you might like beautiful shot making. Mm-hmm. Like I mean, like the three might be beautiful to people like
I understand what
Trae Young, Dame Lillard. You know what I'm saying? The way they shoot that shit from 30, 40 feet is beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
It hits me different than it hits you.
That shit beautiful. But to me,
the overall package.
Like, that boy Kyrie.
I understand what you're saying, but go ahead.
He box office, man. Mm-hmm. You talking about box office?
It's hard to argue that.
This month, he hit tough shots. You know what I'm saying? And when we was talking about their game, what I be talking about what separates Kyrie from other guards, not even just Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal, Devin Booker. Well, he has that in his game also, but it's things that he don't have that Kyrie has, right?
I feel like Bradley Beal and Devin Booker might be just as notch under just because of I don't feel like they got that quick twitch.
Yeah, but they also
like they just guards. Bigger. Exactly. They get their shots differently.
But
in my
see,
opinion.
me, I don't even separate one from two anymore. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's like, all right, I'm just separating the skill set.
Go ahead.
And to me, Kyrie can do things that them other guards can't do. Like they can do things maybe in that genre. All right, so we'll break down who we want to do 30 first. I'll do 30 first.
Go ahead.
30 can shoot better than everybody. You know what I'm saying? He's good at the free throw, and he can finish and he has handled. Yeah. Right? All in the vicinity of Kyrie. Right? Kyrie can finish better than I've ever seen anybody with not just one hand, with his layup packages unlimited.
I feel like he's almost one of those dudes that he finishes immaculate with his strong hand, his right hand, but he finishes better with his left hand. It's like crazy. It's crazy. I agree.
Crazy. It's beautiful when he does it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, he does it with an artistic style.
The way that he does it and the way that it looks, to me, it's beautiful.
So, I mean, for me, I would say it's splitting hairs when it comes to box office. I'm not going to sit up here and lie and try to debate with you on the eye test with Kyrie. Because the motherfucker gets an 8+ when it comes to the eye test, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like if I'm going to see a Kyrie game, I know it's a big game. I know he's gonna show up. The only if is if he's gonna ever show up, like if he's going to play that game, or if it might be a game he just don't care about. But other than that, if he's going up against a top guard, or if it's an important game, like what he did to the Sixers when Ben Simmons first came back, you feel what I'm saying? But to me, like I said, it's splitting hairs. You feel what I'm saying? It's splitting hairs.
We did the hard and it was bad. But this one I jumped all over the place when I was talking about Kyrie. What separates him from everybody else to me is the post game. You said we had a big debate about that.
I don't like the post game.
Huh?
I don't like his post. Oh, his post up game.
Right.
His post up game.
Like his ability to make shots, like the fadeaway shots, them tough turnaround jumpers and stuff. I don't think
he's a tough shot maker.
Most guards, like when we talk about Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Luka Doncic, Trae Young,
Luka got that.
Has it
because of size.
Luka has it, but it's a lot of stuff. Luka's different. I don't even like him. Right. He's like
facts. He different, y'all.
He's different, y'all. He different. Like it's just the post game, though. You know what I'm saying? Game? I think the post game separates him from Steph Curry. Steph Curry doesn't have that in his game, which puts another skill set to his game. It separates him from the others. They made, like, Devin Booker has the turnaround jumper, but he don't have to handle the finish. You know what I'm saying? He can shoot, but he can. You know what I'm saying? So, when it comes to Kyrie, he has all of that, plus the Kobe-ness in him. That's what makes him different from all of the others. I think so. You
know? So that's what you said separates him as far as the eye test and as far as, like, box office. Okay. That's what it breaks it down to. I mean, I love this debate, man. For me, it's Steph just overall. We gonna get deeper into Dame versus Kyrie, but to me, like when it's hard for me.
Stuff. Go ahead, man. Talk
to bring the 30 into it because of, for one, you know, if you go out and you talk that trash and he hear you, he gonna light your ass up. And for two, it's just the overall aspect of how we do it, the showmanship. Like when I posted the pick and roll, it really wasn't that, bro. It was the fact that he snapped that early in the game, down 2-1, and they only went up 5. And he said, "Y'all tripping if y'all think y'all won this game."
Right. Right.
Shut up.
Right.
And they won that game, bro. Off of 46-10 from him, bro.
Right. Right.
So
what did he do the next game?
He won. He won.
Yeah.
He won.
That nigga won.
He won. Shut up.
Yeah, he won 1 for 13 and some goofy stuff like that.
Man. I fucks with you, bro. I
love 30 though. I love 30. I think he a better leader. I think he a bull. You know what I'm saying? He a better.
Kyrie, they both bull. They are.
And
like we were saying before, this is the golden age of point guard. We're gonna get more in depth into it later on as we go. But
let's get in there.
I appreciate you coming on, bro.
Absolutely,
you know what I'm saying?
Man. Absolutely.
I appreciate you coming on, bro. But we're going to get more in depth into this 0 versus 11 shit ASAP. You feel what I'm saying? Give them the leg before you dip, though.
Oh, yeah, you already. Where I get this from? This Bandit Boys, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all know he the fashion bull.
You feel me? This Homie Ford.
Follow him, Homie Ford.
HRMI, the number 4 ORD. You know what I'm saying? Had to change it up on him.
Yes, sir.
I mean, nice little Calabasas, Adidas Jones, some weight runners. You know what I mean? A little light.
Something small for him.
Yeah, man. House something like chilling right now.
Appreciate you coming on. Follow my guy. Listen to December. Stay tuned for all the singles that's coming out. We got a lot more that's coming, man. Table Talk is just the beginning. That's the first episode. Episode 1, Mizzy World ENT, Homie Ford. Gang.
Already.